Hey there everyone, Evelyn Crafty Chalk here. Welcome. So I have a few projects today. I bought some heat transfers and I wanted to try them out. So I'm going to make a few projects with different surfaces. This one is a chopping board. Well, it's made out of glass. And I got this one at Hobby Lobby. And the heat transfer I'm going to use is called Pleasant Picnic. And I believe this one's actually on sale. So that's kind of cool. So let's go ahead and open this up and see what it looks like and see how it is we're supposed to do this. So pull this apart here and pull this out. Okay, so this is a Pleasant Picnic heat transfer from Traktor, and I'm going to go ahead and get it out of here. What I learned is you want to, as you flip this out, you want to take the sticky part of this and just stick it on the inside of the onto itself so that it doesn't stick to the actual transfer that's inside of here. And it comes with two of them. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to let me make sure I have this one in here. I think I might have on both. Oh, I do. There's two. The board itself is kind of clear on one side and white on the other. And I asked my friend ChatGPT which side do I put this on, and it said on the white side. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. And I'm just going to place it like so. And I need some heat transfer because one of the things with the heat transfers and doing sublimation is that if it moves around, then you get a shadow effect. So we don't want that. So we're going to go ahead and just tape this down really well. And I'm just going to kind of just tape it down right there to the little mat. I'm using a little ironing mat. And it's about right there. And on the bottom. And I set my heat press for 390 and we're going to do it for 100 so for 100 seconds. Okay, so I added a little bit more of that tape because it felt like it was moving around on me and I don't want it to do that. So the next thing is we need some parchment paper, so I'm going to grab some here, and we're going to place that. If you have place it over it. If you have a Teflon sheet, that will work as well. And so I'm going to place that, and that'll protect my iron, my heat press, and let's do this. Let's see how this works out. So I have it at 390, and we're just going to let it sit here without moving it with medium pressure for 100 seconds, or yeah, 100 seconds. And we'll see how this all turns out. Let me tell you, while I'm doing this, let me tell you about our perks program. If you want to be able to purchase any of our products at 30% off and also have access to amazing sales, some of them up to 85% off, come in perks and I'll send you information on it. It's a pass that you pay $20 a month, but you get free supplies or product $20 worth, and then you get also everything at 30% off. So it's a great deal. If you enjoy these products, I highly recommend it because who wants to pay retail? All right, so we're almost done here. Okay, let's take a look at how this looks now. I'm gonna pull this up. And oh my goodness, look at this. This is gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. Look how pretty this is. Watch, this is what you see here. Look at that. Isn't that absolutely gorgeous? The back side where it's white, it looks dull, but look at the front. So pretty. Oh my goodness, I love it. So these are one-time use, so in the garbage sack goes. Take my gloves off, and let's do one more and see what we can come up with. I'm going to go ahead and do the puzzle, and one thing that it recommends, ChatGPT recommends, is to go ahead and just hit it for about, with parchment paper for about 5 seconds, just to get out the moisture. Okay. And now, place it back on there. I'm going to add the design and just, I'm gonna let it cool off first, I think. So let's let that cool off for a second. Okay, so it's cooled off a bit, and I'm gonna go ahead and just place the transfer, and I'm gonna place it about where I want the seat transfer, and I'm going to then just put down my tape, and I'm going to add a little bit. Now this tape is heat resistant tape. I think I got this at Hobby Lobby as well, and I just make sure that it is nice and steady there. It's not going to move anywhere. I think I'll put one more. Okay, let's do this. All right, so then I'm gonna grab some parchment paper, which I just had in my hands, and I've managed to lose it already. All right, we'll grab another one from here. And I do have a Teflon sheet somewhere, I just have to find it. So once I find it, I'll start using that. Okay, so put the parchment paper on top, and this one we're going to go ahead and put this down on top at 50 at a temperature of 400, and we'll see how this turns out. I really want to see this. I think he's gonna love it if it turns out. Again, I'm kind of playing with these. I've made a few of these. But they've been mostly t-shirts, and I actually do have a t-shirt to make. I'll make that at another point, but I'm just kind of playing around with these things. I like trying out new things, and this one certainly is one of them. So as soon as we hit the time here, I'll lift it up and show you, and we'll see together how this turned out. Hey, I will leave you a link with the supplies I used today in the comments. And of course, the things that I said came from Hobby Lobby. That's where you can find them. And we'll see. Okay, here we go. Let's take a peek at how this turned out. Before I touch that, let's get these gloves on. And I'm gonna just kind of peek here. This is really, let me undo it completely here. This is really pretty. Look at this. Oh my goodness. How gorgeous this is. Oops, this is what flying away. Love it. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments.